Hey, in this tutorial we'll see how to do sorting, searching in huge datasets using agGrid in Angular. This is a one-way sorting. This is both ascending and descending order sorting. We can see that it starts with A on ascending and W on descending order. Also, we'll implement filters or search, like country filter. We can type JA and it will show only those countries which has JA in its name. Similarly, we can use starts with, ends with, and we can also see the appropriate results. And at the end, we'll see how to do paginations for huge datasets. So we have created a project using ng new agGrid and opened it in Visual Studio Code. Next, we will install agGrid and agGrid Angular using npm install. In the meantime, let's run the server. And inside src app module.ts, let's import agGrid module from ag-grid-angular/main. Add it in imports using agGrid module.with components. So with components takes an array of custom components. This with component is used to specify custom cell color or buttons on particular cells. Since we will not be using any of such kinds, we will check out this in our later tutorials. So for now, we will leave it blank. We will edit app.module.html and add agGrid Angular. Here we define what height and width of the agGrid should be. And define theme using class name. If the class name is left blank, it takes the default theme. I will go with ag theme Balham. And in Angular CLI JSON, we'll add this to style sheets, else the grid will not be displayed properly. In component.ts layer, we will add private grid API, then private grid column API, private column def, which will render the column header and types, and then sorting orders. In the constructor, we will initialize the column definition with an array. It is basically an array of column definitions. So header name is the name that will be displayed. Field name is the name that should be same as that of the dataset key name. We will use first name to differentiate it. Width is how much pixel the column must have by default. And in sorting order, we will pass an array. So first it will sort in ascending manner, and on second click it will sort in descending order. Similarly, I will add another column of header name age, field name age, width 50. I won't use sorting order so that it can pick default sorting. In app component HTML, we will bind grid ready to on grid ready function and pass the event. So on grid ready, we will assign event.api to this.api grid and params.column API to this.grid column API. We will have a dummy data which is an array of JSON object of first name Gaurav and age 22. So these keys should match the field names. And on params.api.setRawData we will pass the data value. Let's start the server. And in app component.html we will pass our own column dev to agGrid column dev. And enablement sorting as true. Something went wrong. Okay. We started the server before saving the Angular CLI.json, so it didn't pick the CSS file. Let's rerun it. And now we can see that it is working fine, but the age is showing as ... because the width is too less to display the column name. So we'll add another data value, Paul of age 24, and increase the width of age to 150. Now it looks good. Let's change this dataset to something more realistic. So we'll use a REST API call to fetch the data. For this, we require HTTP. In constructor, let us initialize HTTP client . And make a GET call to this URL. Something is not correct. Okay, import from Angular common HTTP. Let's see what's there in that URL. So we can see it's a huge dataset of player names and his age, country, and how many gold, silver or bronze medal he won on what game. So we will populate this value in this grid for sorting and searching. Once the value is retrieved, we will assign data to raw data. We need to add HTTP client modules in our app module.ts and import it. Let's change our column def according to our dataset. Header name athletes, field athletes, age, and field also age. Let's change its sorting order to first descending and then ascending. For country, we will have only one-way sorting. For years, we will have ascending order only, and then we will add how many medals he owns: gold, silver, bronze, and total number of medals. And default sorting will keep it first descending, then ascending, and reset. Saved. Okay, the grid looks lovely. So in athletes, it first sorts in ascending order, then descending order. And in age, it first sorts in descending, then ascending. But for both the cases, it doesn't reset because we haven't passed null in sorting. But for country, it sorts to descending order and then gets reset to default order, and there is no ascending order. Let's put filter and search. It's very easy. In agGrid Angular, we need to pass enable filter equals to true. So we can use filter like athletes contain RYAN, or should not contain RYAN, starts with RYAN, or we can use multiple filters like starts with RYAN of age 27. If conditions are not matched, it shows blank grid. And when we clear all filters, it automatically populates all the values. Let's put pagination now. For this, we will add pagination equals true, and animate row will give a nice look and feel. And we will pass our sorting order as default sorting order. So it automatically got paginated with 100 rows per page and navigates to next page without any hiccups, then even to the last page as well. and this jump user experience is due to animate row set to true. That's all for this tutorial. In our next tutorial, we will see how to put custom buttons or icons in column cells, or on click get particular cell or raw data and dynamically drag to change column weight. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up icon, subscribe to the channel CodeSpace and get notified by hitting the bell icon for upcoming tutorials and live sessions on cloud technology, Node.js and much more. For queries, comment below. Thanks for watching.